Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all having a great day. It is mediocrely warm out, even though it looks like it is freezing cold out. I think it's like 36 today, which is pretty great for it being January. I think I checked what it was 1 year ago from about today. It was 50 degrees colder. No, 60 degrees colder. So it's pretty nice out. So I'm going to try to scooter some until the sun sets because it still sets really early. And hopefully today I can land a double whip again.
Once again.
So I accidentally kind of learned Smith stalls. I was just taking a break from double whips and then I learned that. Cool. I finally landed it. Hopefully I can land it more than once.
Once again.
So I think I landed 3 or 4 double whips today. That would be 3 or 4 more than I landed yesterday. So I'm pretty happy with that. I bought a thing. I actually bought multiple things. Terms and conditions. First thing. Second thing. I'm probably supposed to tip this on its side. Great, now I need to figure out how to assemble this. I need a bigger table. So I just got this drill press assembled. Turns out it has some issues. So if I take this really long drill bit and put it in here, if you watch it when it's running, you'll notice that there's a wobble. It's currently vibrating my camera. The chuck is wobbling. I don't know why. So that is the first problem. It also makes a weird noise when you raise and lower it, which I've never heard on any other drill press I've used. Granted, I've only used one other drill press. So because of all these issues, I think I'm going to return this and buy a new one. The reason why I was buying it was because I break a lot of drill bits when trying to drill in metal with a hand drill. I don't know if that's just the nature of hand drilling metal, or if that's that I have no practice with it and I'm really bad at it, or what it is. But I break a lot of drill bits, so I was buying this so I would break less. But considering the chuck wobbles, I think I'll probably end up breaking about the same amount with this thing. So instead of using this for the rest of the video, I'm gonna have to hand drill everything because I think I'm gonna return this. So it is now the next day because it took all of the rest of the day yesterday to return that grizzly thing, the drill press. What I was planning to do with it is, so when I learned a tail whip, I put up those shelves in the video. So why not, in the exact same video where I learned a double tail whip, make a new shelf? This stuff's for my cameras, though. It's gonna be way better and way cooler. I am building it 100% from scratch. Something like this, but this will be not that thick. It'll be a 1/4-inch piece of steel flat bar. This will connect it. It'll screw into the wall right here and about here. It's a 12-inch long shelf, a 1/2 inch of MDF that is painted white on the top. Or maybe a different color, I'm not sure yet. Whatever will look cool. And I think I'm gonna keep not the rust type of finish, but this kind of finish right here on it. It's really oily. because it looks cool. And for some reason I'm going with like a semi-rustic kind of, not rustic, more industrial type feel. Or if I want to be extra fancy, I could glue up some walnut and have a walnut top. That would be really cool. And now I kind of want to do that. First thing I need to do is cut the flat bar for right here and here. I think cutting a 2.5 inch by 1/4 inch stainless steel flat bar with that bandsaw blade kinda wrecked it. That was dumb. To the new saw. I don't like how it meets right here. I think I'm gonna trim this down so it is farther in. I think it'll look nicer if it's more like that. Yeah, I like that better. Let me just copy this cut onto this piece. Yeah, much better. Okay, so I have to put a spot to drill this into the wall. About right here and here. I'm not sure if this bit is high-speed steel or not. We're gonna find out soon. Well, I think it is, because it just drilled through this steel. It did it pretty well. So we just got the welder set up. I also cleaned the pieces. They don't look clean, but they're actually really clean. Not really clean, relatively clean. Then I also went a little overboard with the surface preparation. I ground the edges so there's a place for the bead of weld to be. That is probably really excessive for a shelf that's gonna hold at max like 20 pounds. So the brackets are now complete-ish. They're actually still pretty warm. It's been like 20 minutes. So I cleaned the heck out of the shelf brackets again. Turns out when you're working with hot rolled steel, you should clean it after you're done MIG welding it. If it's TIG welding though, you need to clean it before, but I was doing MIG. So I should have cleaned it after. I'm gonna paint it now because, I mean, this looks cool and everything, but I think it'll look better though in a matte black. You know, watching painting is probably really boring. I'll be back when this is done. So the paint is now dry. We now have 2 shelf brackets. They are probably the most overbuilt shelf brackets you will ever see for holding some really light stuff. And I decided for the top, I'm actually going to use walnut. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna rip down some walnut into, I think 16 inches is how long the shelf is gonna be, front to back. It's gonna be a big shelf. I might go with 12. Not really sure yet. I'm gonna end the video here so I can actually get it uploaded before it's been 2 weeks since my last video. Thank you for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it, share it if you liked it. See ya.